Hi students. All right, so it's Tuesday, November 9th, and tomorrow we are taking Chapter 8 test. If you are not on campus tomorrow, you will take it when you get back on campus. You'll have to arrange a time for us to schedule it during an SLT or an ST, and you come in the hallway and sit in one of these desks that we have set up for that purpose, for the IUT. All right? Okay. So with that said, what we're going to do in class today is we're going to do those practice test questions at the end of the chapter. So we're going to do page 292, 1 through 9. And then questions 21 and 23 are on page 292. It's a review of how to do those equations and how to think about specific heat. So a reminder on how to do the equation. To find the energy needed to change the temperature of a material, you take the specific heat, which is going to be a joules per kilogram degrees Celsius. Remember that? And that'll come from a data table. Multiply it times the mass, which is going to be your kilograms. And then the change in temperature. Remember the delta T? Change in temperature. It was that triangle. T, change in temperature. So if the temperature went from 30 degrees to 40 degrees Celsius, it needs to be in Celsius, by the way, then you're going to use 10. All right, because the difference between the two was 10 degrees. All right, so you take the specific heat times the mass, which would be the kilograms, times the change in the temperature to find the amount of energy. The energy measurement is joules. Don't forget that. It's joules. So you just multiply those numbers, and then you end up with joules because everything else cancels out. Remember all that? We did that so many times. We did that equation so many times. Check your notes or previous assignments on that, okay? So everything from Chapter 8 is on the test tomorrow. Quizzes is a good resource for studying, as is Quizlet. The Smart Book is due today at 2:30. So even if you are working from home, unless you are ill, if you're working from home, you need to have that done by 2:30. I'm running those reports at 2:30 today. I'm going to enter those grades before I leave, okay? And then tomorrow we'll be taking the Chapter 8 test, and there will not be homework. Tomorrow after the test, bring something to do. Read, relax, read. Those of you who are doing the Adopt a Grandparent program, I'm going to have you work on, get caught up and see if there was any birthdays we missed in October, and then birthdays coming up in November. We have Thanksgiving cards for you to send out. So we would like for you to do a letter. Those of you who did the Adopt a Grandparent after my test, you'll have so much time. Otherwise, bring stuff to work on. If you have a math test later in the day, work on getting ready for that math test. Okay? I believe that's it. If you are stuck on any concept, if you're needing help with any idea, make sure that you reach out to me. Have a wonderful day.